So since the price of Bitcoin is doing exactly like what we talked in yesterday's video, now what to expect next? Because yesterday we found out that in a downtrend, whenever the price of Bitcoin forms this bullish scenario known as falling wedge, in most of the cases the price usually shows this breakout, tests the top of this falling wedge, and only after that decides what to do next. Here in a downtrend, if you look at this falling wedge, we did had a very nice breakout, right? But price, after retesting the top of this falling wedge and also the 0.5 Fibonacci line, it got rejected. After that, the trend started continuing here to the downside, following the previous trend, which is lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern. But if you look at the overall picture, you can see very clearly this is looked as a bear flag, and according to the bear flag, the potential downward target is below 20,000. But even though in a bigger frame it is looked as a bearish scenario, here for the immediate short term we were expecting the price of Bitcoin to show some bullishness and also a breakout towards 32 to 34,000 price area. And yesterday the price of Bitcoin came exactly around this 32,000 range and got some rejection. But the question here is, will this also show a movement just like here from past price action? I mean, a breakout, price testing the resistance, right, around this 0.5 Fibonacci line, which in our case is going to be around 32,700, and then show a movement here in this manner. I mean, a trend continuation here towards the lower area, because this is exactly what this bear flag is also pointing out. I mean, this trend continuation might end only after price testing the support or the target below 20,000 area. And this movement, what we are witnessing right now, is going to be looked as a temporary relief rally and not the actual trend reversal. And beside this, guys, here in a daily time frame, we just got a confirmation from this RSI line, because yesterday when we talked about this MACD RSI T3CCI indicator, we found out that beside this T3CCI and MACD, we were not getting the confirmation. But now if we look here, you can see T3CCI clearly in a positive territory, right? MACD is already a bullish MACD cross, and if we look at this RSI line, it has just started appearing above 50 level. So now what does this mean? If we get a confirmation from this moving averages or Williams alligator indicator, if we start seeing this green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, and this red line in the middle, then we are aware, guys, the trend here is ready for this actual movement here to the upside. Because whenever we have seen all these four indicators confirming that, you can see after that the price of Bitcoin has showed this very, very bullish movement. Bullish crossover here, bullish crossover here, RSI line, sorry, T3CCI in a positive territory, RSI line over 50 level. So after that, we had this really bullish scenario. So that's why if this is going to happen again, then the only confirmation what we need is from this Williams alligator indicator. So let's hope this Williams alligator indicator is also going to turn bullish. And if that is going to happen, then we could be seeing an actual relief rally where the price of Bitcoin could be retesting the bigger 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line between 36 to 39,000 price area. Not just only this one here, not just only this one here. Guys, now before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware that we have up to $8,500 crypto exchange bonus available for our community member in the description down below. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then you can see BYBIT is giving around $4,050 bonus and PHEMEX $4,100 after your initial deposit. So take advantage of this free money, guys. The link is provided in the description down below. So now let's switch the chart. Now if you look at this here in a weekly time frame, what I want to do is add a ascending channel here, because according to this ascending channel, we are aware this upper line was a very important line of resistance and lower line was a very important line of support, right? Since we are below it, what could be happening? The same line which previously acted as a support could be pulling the price around this lower line area to retest it. I mean, a retest of previous temporary resistance line, right? And showing this bearish movement. That's why, guys, even though this is looked as a bearish scenario, since we have already broken the support here for the medium short term, if this crossover is going to happen, then we could be actually seeing this bigger relief rally type of scenario playing out here in price action of Bitcoin before choosing an actual trend duration here in this manner. So that's why, guys, that's why for the medium short term, we want the price to remain above this 0.5 Fibonacci line around 32,700, 32,500 range. And here in a weekly or in a bigger frame, we want this crossover to happen. And now let me also show you what if these hopium charts are going to be invalid. I mean, price failing to break above this 0.5 Fibonacci line, right? Just like here, and then starting this rally here to the downward direction. What might happen in that case? In that case, you have to understand that we are still inside this Wyckoff's market cycle, because according to this Wyckoff's market cycle, we are clearly aware that the price after this redistribution phase shows this final relief rally type of scenario, this relief rally what we could be witnessing here before continuing this trend here to the downward direction to form an actual accumulation phase, right? To form an actual accumulation phase here in this manner, and only after that a new markup phase from there on. So that's why, guys, that's why this 0.5 Fibonacci line around 32,500, 32,700 is definitely going to be a very important line, because we know if we are going to see a bigger retracement, then this here could be actually looked as a relief rally, just like as shown here in an example, right? A relief rally just like as shown here in an example, and then a trend continuation here towards the lower target area, because in a whole you can see this is still a bearish flag, which is also pointing out the potential downward target could be either around this 200 weekly moving average lying around 22,000 or even below 20,000 price area. So these are some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.